You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife. The brilliant mind of Harry's wife. Harry's wife is not very clever. She's a mid-range narcissist. Some mid-range narcissists can be particularly clever. Most are of moderate intelligence, sometimes below average. She would fall within the below average. Intelligence is only one of the factors that is pertinent with regard to the assessment of the sub-school of the narcissist. There are many, many other criteria. What you often find, however, is with lesser but more usually mid-range narcissists, they attempt to appear cleverer than they actually are. This is both part of their grandiosity and also the fact that they're deluded. It might be, for instance, trying to talk about subjects that they don't really know a lot about. And superficially, they may appear as if they're knowledgeable, but as soon as they meet with somebody that is able to talk about the subject in depth, a specialist, they find themselves foundering and would have to remove themselves or deflect or move on to a different topic. It may be coming up with ideas which they believe are brilliant, but anybody else can see are completely pointless and useless. It might be giving speeches which they think are fascinating and interesting and profound, whereas anybody else finds them boring, formulaic, and often plagiarized. And in some instances, it's spouting word salads, believing that they're talking in a profound and meaningful fashion, doling out quotations as if they have come to the earth to enable everybody to make sense of themselves and the world around them as a consequence of their input. Harry's wife likes to issue quotations because she thinks she's important. She likes to issue quotations because she believes that what she has to say is meaningful and profound. She likes to issue quotations because she believes that she's got a brilliant mind, and whatever she says, you have to hear it, and you should take note of it. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of famous quotations that have been rolled out throughout history. Some are particularly profound. Others encapsulate a moment. Others are a clarion call to action. Some are ironic. Others cause you to stop and think, whilst others amuse and entertain. Some might be part of some rhetoric that's being issued to urge people on to success. In others, a firebrand declaration of some kind of preacher. Either way, they resonate with the audience and find themselves being picked up and used in everyday conversation and are oft quoted as a means of getting a point across. And the recipient of the quote also recognizes what is being spoken about. Such is the power of such quotations. Harry's wife likes to dole out those quotations too, although by comparison, they are a snooze fest. I'm going to provide you with a series of well-known quotations. Some you may know, some you may not, but you'll be able to recognize the value in each of the quotations that appears, with a suitable accompaniment as well. And then you can compare and contrast those observations, those quotations, with what comes out of the mouth of Harry's wife. You can compare true brilliance, an encapsulation of a moment in history passing the words of a person who created that history, compared to a failed influencer. You can contrast an individual's ability to sum up the feelings of millions with an individual who believes that she should be worshipped by millions as another word salad comes from between those lips. I would invite you now to consider the comparison between what these individuals have had to say, and then with what Harry's wife has had to say, and then you can see the banality of her existence, the fridge magnet platitudes that she spouts, the beigeness that is overwhelming. She loves to talk because she believes everybody ought to listen to what she has to say. She believes, in her deluded world, that people are hanging on her every word. You will see that the observations that she makes in the quotations are simplistic, obvious, and boring. That you'll be thinking to yourself, no shit, Sherlock, I never realised that. Thank you for pointing that out for me, Harry's wife. You truly are a purveyor of the unique. Of course, she believes that to be the case. When she spouts those fridge magnet platitudes, she believes that she's the first person that has ever said that, and that she is this pioneer. Get ready now and compare the two as you can scoff at the brilliance of Harry's wife's mind.